Oh, hey there. The name's Rogerson. Jack Rogerson. I'm a private eye in case you were curious, but it doesn't pay very well. Given how I'm freelance, I haven't had a decent meal in weeks. At least.
Okay, I'm just gonna get my favorite coffee mug and I'm gonna be out of here.
That's how it was. Until she came up to me. She was beautiful. At least that's what you would say if you spent the better half of your time staring at dead, mutilated bodies and trying to find the piece of trash that was responsible for this mess. But well, she certainly wasn't a mess. She looked like a 10. Although our skills might be slightly different. To you, she might be a 7 or an 8. I don't know. Who came up with these skills anyhow? Seems like a pretty demeaning way to think of women if you ask me. But wait a minute, I'm spinning.
There. You find a way to break into my house, but you can't get your own ride? Anyway, is this secret enough for you?
Seems like it. Anyways, you'll have to forgive me for my secrecy, but technically, I'm not authorized to show you this.
So you're paranoid, aren't you?
Well, you could say that I'm paranoid, but it just comes with the job.
Alright, whatever you say. What the heck is this?
I figured you could deduce it since that is the purpose of your profession.
Alright, but what is this it that I keep hearing so much about?
Well, I suppose I could give you more information. Basically, the Macguffin was a secret project. Real hush-hush.
This is nuts. This is nuts. This is nuts. This is nuts. I finally get a job, and it's totally nuts. And why did I have to get a job that was just this nuts? It doesn't make sense. It's not right.
Look, Jack, I know you think that I was lying, but honestly, I'm not. This thing, however unrealistic and impractical it may seem, is a legitimate item. And we are missing it. And by we, I mean the SSGA.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. What is the SSGA?
The SSGA stands for the secret... Look, let's just say the organization that I work for is affiliated with the SGA. And it would be in everyone's best interest if you found the Macguffin.
So let me get this straight. This secret SS or SSGA is real, right?
Yes.
And it's closely affiliated with the SGA, right?
Yes.
And it's in everyone's best interest for me to find the Macguffin, right?
For the last time, yes!
Alrighty then, you got yourself a deal.
Excellent. Let me just say, Jack, that
Okay, Argo, one more thing though.
Yes?
I want my pay in advance. I haven't eaten in days. I'm hungry and I need to get my house back, okay?
No problem, Jack. I'll see what I can do.
Alright, thank you.
Jack, wait. Don't forget this.
Oh, I guess that would help. Thanks, I'll see you later.
Oh, Jack, wait.
What?
I need a ride.
You know what? You broke into my house, you can find your own way home.
Oh, please.
No. Drop it.
Fine.
In case you're still interested, let's see what we got. So far, I've dredged up every single source I could find, from the lowest of the low to the highest of the high. Which isn't saying much now that I think about it. I don't have very many sources in the upper echelons of the administration. Anyways, there's one last guy in my contacts Rolodex.
So, Phil, thanks for meeting me, man. I know you're busy, but hey, who isn't busy these days, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Phil, you there, man? Hello, is anyone home? Come on, man, you there? Alrighty then, never mind.
So what time do you figure coming?
He's been pretty helpful to me in the past, so here's hoping he can help me through this one again.
Hey, Phil, how come you're not in your usual spot?
Yeah. Good, I could. He was there first. So, any reason why you called me, or are you just trying to bug me?
Well, obviously. I mean, why else would I be calling you?
You're being sarcastic, aren't you?
Naturally. Look, would you just look at this and tell me what you know about it?
Sure.
So, this is what I have so far, and I don't have anything on it, which may come as a surprise to you right off the bat, because I tend to know people. I tend to know people who know things, you know? Secret things.
You're
Things
spinning.
so secret. Am I? I'm sorry, my head must be in the clouds.
Is this about a girl?
Look,
Let's see. I think I do remember hearing something about that. This guy calls me up, and he says he wants to leak something to the paper. This is where it gets interesting, however, because he refuses to divulge any personal info. I assume that he had something big. So I asked him what it was he wanted to share. But he says there's something missing. Unfortunately, that's all he said. Needless to say, all I could do was type up a small news blurb. And that was that. So I thought.
so wait, what happens next? What happens next?
Sorry, Jack. I gotta go.
Wait, what?
See you
I
later.
need your help, man.
Now that I had a somewhat better handle on the situation, I knew what I had to do next. And given how I knew Moretti wouldn't allow me to tag along with him, I figured it would be okay if I followed him to his meeting. But to tell you the truth, some things here didn't add up. Like, have you ever done a math problem and gotten an answer, but you just knew that that answer was wrong, so you just sat there trying to pound away at the same formula over and over again, but you couldn't figure out, gosh darn it, why am I so unfocused all the time? Anyways, I followed Moretti, yes, and it was a pretty scuzzy thing to do at that. But I didn't have any better options. Well, since he's meeting up with Moretti, that might be a good place to start, don't you think? I'm just hoping that this all doesn't come out for nothing. Seriously, if this guy doesn't have a clue as to where the actual MacGuffin is, then I quit. But if he knew it was missing, then is it possible he's responsible for it?
Excuse me, sir. Are you the source?
Depends.
Estelle Florence, this is the director. Did you have a series of conversations about a MacGuffin with a Jack Rogerson? Estelle?
That is much too confidential to give you over the phone. We'll have to meet.
Very well. After I meet with the reporter.